prepare the same way for every game.
This place was rocking on Tuesday, and once again, it will be rocking as the Cards win the tip. And this young man here, Brown Jr., Coach Kelsey talks so highly about his skills. 5-star recruit, comes in, dishes off, but has a great shot. And McNeely right away. He hadn't missed since we came here 2 days ago either, G-Man.
Well, consider this, Rick, that he's had 25 field goal attempts on the season. 21 of them have been from behind the arc. I mean, that is what he came here to do, and gets off to a fabulous start.
Does it well. So now we'll see if Ohio, coming off their loss to St. Mary out in California, and when we talked to Coach Bowles, foul there. And they're going to be aggressive. We also heard that from Coach Kelsey. But talking with Bowles earlier, he made the comment that it's been a tough week for them as far as injuries and then travel and everything going on.
Yeah, going out the West Coast back and then busing over here. But I tell you, Paveleski, that's exactly what you want to do on a screen when the big guy shows. Dribble at him, get a foul outside.
Great move there, and to the basket. The finish by Aiden Hadaway.
Well, just a fabulous dish right there. Good, confident offensive play.
Brown getting it into Hadley. McNeely, 3 again. Good again.
Well, you and I were here yesterday for practice, and you made the comment to me that I think he missed one
shot. Yeah, one shot the whole time.
And it's not like he took 5. He took all practice.
Paveleski blocked there, but the offensive rebound, and now it's back into the hands of the Cards. Conwell looking for Frew, and goes off of the leg of an Ohio player, so it's headed back, or off of the leg of a Louisville player, headed back to Ohio. There we see Jeff Bowles back at his alma mater.
Visited with him before the game, and just talked about bouncing back, and he's really very high on his squad, though.
Sheldon with a nice dish inside, turnaround, and good finish there for Jevin Simmons. Javen, a redshirt junior out of Columbus, Ohio.
Well, the good thing you like about the first 2 possessions, very confident by Ohio, attacking inside, looking very confident in running their stuff.
Pat Kelsey, yesterday we talked about being here for the shoot-around. How many miles would you say that he walked on the court while that shoot-around was going on?
Yeah, a good 20.
At least 20 miles. He never stopped. Never stopped. He was walking the whole time.
I don't know what it commented about us, but the only time he stopped is when he came over to speak with us after practice was over.
That is right. Mikel Brown at the line, and he'll make the first one. A 94.7% free throw shooter this season of the first 3 games.
You know, the thing about Brown that was impressive in the Kentucky game, he had 10 three-point attempts and 11 free throw attempts. Now, you usually see one or the other. Right. You rarely see both of those together, so he's got the complete game.
Yeah, that's what Coach Kelsey was saying about him, a humble kid, works extremely hard, and all the accolades that he has received, as we see a nice dish there to Conwell, can't finish, and Woolley goes up, but a foul before the shot.
Conwell really active in that jumping the screen, got the deflection, and this is where Louisville really wants to play. Both teams actually want to play out in transition.
Conwell's going to go to the line. He's a 76.9% free throw shooter this year. Has already put 55 points up in the 3 games that they have played.
And this is the crowd sitting there is bringing back memories of the last minute of the Kentucky game.
7 free throws in a row they missed.
How about, Pat said yesterday, he looked at his staff, he goes, did we just miss 3 free throws in a row? And then 4, yes, yeah, that was number 6.
And then 7, yeah, that's a tough situation. Hadaway over to the wing, and that one's good for Paveleski.
Yeah, he's the guy who's really he keys everything for this Bobcat team.
Conwell got the rebound and then looks as though somebody grabbed the arm and a foul there.
You know, Rick, I really think, and this is saying at this point in the year, I think if you can get Brown to settle for 3-point attempts, that's what you want to do. And they just lose Paveletzky right there. And, you know, great look at it. Not a terrific three for, he was 3 of 3 against St. Mary's, 0 of 7 before that. But
Conwell makes the first 2 here.
Yeah, I'll get back to Brown. Not a great 3-point shooter right now. I think he'll get there. But if you're going to have to choose something, make him settle for the jump shot.
Ali Khalifa checks in for the Cards. Checking in for Frew, and Conwell makes both of his free throws. Paveletzky brings the ball up floor. Coach Bowles said this kid here, offense has to go through him. He's special, and tried to make the pass there, and Simmons wasn't looking for it, so the turnover, Hadley brings it up, gets it off to Khalifa.
Both of their bigs, or Louisville's bigs, are very good passers in their offense right there.
On cue, Khalifa to Conwell, and a beautiful give and go.
Great cut, good hard cut, always gets you a nice look at the basket.
J.J. Kelly missing the iron on that shot, and the crowd's going to let him know about it. Hadaway can't get that one to go. Louisville back on offense. Mikel, easy pass over to Khalifa. He can't finish.
Just too wide open right there.
And they're going to call that one.
That's
Khalifa
the second steal, and he forces that turnover.
Ball back into the hands of the Cardinals. And a foul under the basket. Javon Hadley was coming back in. That one goes against Kirkwani. So Hadley will go to the line. Shooting 1 and 1. And off the back of the rim, Simmons with the rebound. Ohio trying to get into the paint. And good strong defense there, but a foul. Zugris gets the foul. Well, the newest show in the iconic TV series Law & Order Toronto, Criminal Intent, is on the CW. From the same team that brought you the original series, this time in a new city and on a new network. Law & Order Toronto, Criminal Intent, new episodes. Wednesday at 8/7 Central right here on the CW.
Simmons is the widest body that the Bobcats have, and making good use of it inside. Matter of fact, Jeff Bowles talked about playing with Gary Trent back in the day.
Connors trying to get some space. Difficult to get it on Brown. And lost the ball there for Simmons. And a quick turnover back into Connors' hands. The Euro step for Connors, but they say he was juggling the ball. McNeely tries to get the steal. Great backdoor cut. And Kirkwani with the bucket.
He just kind of got lost in the baseline. That's a tough find.
Conwell for 3. It's good.
And that's the kind of look they want. You know, get it in rhythm, wide open look, the penetration, drawing everybody in.
Paveletzky trying to drive in, falls to the floor. It's not all McNeely from 3. How about Conwell as well? He got into the game.
For him, I mean, he's been coach of the year in 3 different conferences, so he's been a winner wherever he has gone. And just, you know, the fan base re-energized here with his presence from last year, and the Kentucky win on Tuesday. Fabulous start.
You mentioned energized. The energy that Kelsey has is infectious. I mean, he is moving all the time in practice. He has an upbeat tempo constantly. As Hadaway takes the three from straight away, it won't go. Kelly tries to follow, and a foul. Ryan Conwell gets his second personal foul.
And you know, right now there's the reach right there. You just have to let that one go. But a few too many second chance opportunities for the Bobcats if you're Pat Kelsey.
Kelly doesn't make the first go. CW Sports Saturday continues next with more CW Courtside Saturday as Butler takes on SMU. And then we're going to head to the gridiron as North Carolina battles Wake Forest. And lastly, after dark, it's Louisiana Tech versus Washington State as he makes the second of two. And that pass stolen by Simmons, but he carries it out of bounds with him.
Coach Belichick on a little bit of a roll with North Carolina. And see, Andy Enfield has got going on down at SMU.
I was down there for the Baylor SMU game, and what a exciting venue that is.
And their athletic department, they are thrilled to be in the ACC.
Yeah.
They're really excited about this move.
And Brown's three-pointer falls short. Sheldon, quick pass to Pavletsky and an easy layup.
See, Brown, look, make him so for a long three, miss, and that triggers a fast break. Best of both worlds for Ohio.
Ohio back within 9. Hadley, the turnaround doesn't go, but the follow by through will go.
For right now, I mean, Louisville should not be taking threes. They've had so much success in the paint. I mean, base your offense there and then build out.
Pavletsky sent it back to Simmons, and Simmons sends that one out.
There's the look. That's that long three, and he just overcommits trying to get the steal, and nice pass. And this is just the offense, the size inside, and I really like Frew. He's starting to get his legs underneath him and over here.
Kaysen Pryor gets the foul here. Kaysen coming back after suffering a season-ending tear to his ACL back November 29th, so about a year ago. They're at the battle for Atlanta's championship.
And this is a Louisville team that will foul you, and for Ohio, this is, you know, great to get into the bonus this early in the first half against this team.
Hadaway makes the first. Hadaway coming in a 50% free throw shooter. He's their vocal leader out of Lafayette, Georgia. The 6'8" senior makes the second.
Nice little run by Ohio, getting themselves back within 10. And just, you know, a token pressure that time just to take time off the clock.
Junior put it back up, but couldn't make it go. And the three on the way is good. Woolley knocks that one down. And a late whistle there.
Yeah, that was a technical on Hadaway after the whistle. It looked like they got tangled up. He was not happy. And there was a signal before that technical to look at the play, so I'll be interested to see what the interplay was there.
Officials today.
Jeff Bowles, Jeff Bowles having a conversation with Hadaway, trying to get him settled down.
Previous play is under review.
I think they were looking to see, it looked like the foul was called against Louisville going back the other way. And there was contact, and that's, as a result, that's what Hadaway was reacting to, and then he had some words to say.
And Claire Aubrey didn't like it. She right away teed him up.
It's really rare to see a player get a technical called on him by something they say to the ref during a game. Tim Clapperty, the lead official in this game. His father, John, was the head of officials for the long time in the ACC.
Technicals on Hadaway. And we're still waiting to hear what the officials decide. We're going to take a quick look here at what happens.
They wanted to check and see, make sure who that foul was actually on.
And then whatever Hadaway said, it immediately got Aubrey's attention.
So the technical foul counts as a personal foul. He's sitting with 2 right now.
Sheldon's got 1, Kelly 1, and Hadaway with 2.
After review, we have a flagrant foul on 7 White. We also have an unsporting technical foul on Green 1.
So case in prior is the foul for Louisville.
Multiple crimes on that play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be something. If you're
So we're looking at the foul. You see there where Pryor goes in, and that's why Hadaway was upset. But then he responds back, and you just got the info there.
So each team is going to get, well, anybody for Louisville can shoot the 2 technicals. They're going to shoot 2 technicals. Ohio's going to shoot 2 free throws, and then it will be Ohio's ball out of bounds underneath, which is why it took that long for it to sort everything out. So there was a lot going on in that play.
And so it'll be Mikel Brown Jr. who goes to the line for the Cards.
And that's only his 2nd miss of the year.
Makes that 2nd one. 7 turnovers already for Ohio.
Now it's interesting that Hadaway, he has to shoot because the flagrant was on him, and he's the one who got the technical. So,
yeah.
And after this little free throw shooting contest, it'll be Bobcat ball.
Is this where Hadaway will turn around and say the ball doesn't lie? Making both of those? He might have said something. I'm not sure exactly.
Well,
that's what it was.
He's got to be careful right now. He can't say a word. Because once that first technical blows, they tend to multiply, and he's getting a talking to right now. Really, he's got to be on his best behavior for the rest of the game.
All right, so after the free throw, we have got 31-20, Louisville leading. And now will that light a fire for Ohio, as very good defense here for the Cards, keeping Sheldon away from the rim, and they bank that one in. Your Connors
I
with the 3.
I don't know that was intended. And Jeff Bowles likes his team, likes the way they shoot, and that was a tough chance inside by Brown.
No foul. And the 3 on the way again doesn't go for Connors. Mikel Brown Jr. sizing up the defense now. And he'll take the 3 from straight away. It's good.
Yeah, I think he's right around 30% right now, and I do think that number is going to come up. It'd be interesting to see his freshman year, how his legs hold up and how that affects his shot, but he's special.
Yeah, Coach Kelsey said, when we mentioned McNeely, he said, I don't know if he's the best shooter on the team. He said, I think Brown Jr. might be one of the best. That turnaround doesn't go, and McNeely with the rebound. He pushes it up. The three on the way from the wing. It's no good. And Ohio comes down with the ball.
And Louisville will really hunt that three in transition, too. They are not afraid to pull up on the run.
Simmons looking to go to work on Khalifa. Quick kick over to Connors. Nice pass inside. Hadaway can't get it to go, but the foul. And now a little full court pressure from Ohio. And they're trying to make it difficult for the Cards.
Only 2 turnovers for Louisville so far in this game, so a decent job, really good job taking care of the ball.
Mikel Brown Jr., they have talked a lot about, offensive player of the year. Great ball movement there, and Root ends it with the jam.
Both of their bigs really good passers, and that was just great interior passing.
Pavletsky. 3 on the way, and it is good for A.J. Sheldon.
Big answer right there.
McNeely saw Frew heading to the basket a little bit too much on that pass.
Well, I think Frew expected to launch the 3. He wasn't expecting a return pass.
Roots, great defense there.
Yeah, you got to sit on his left hand.
Great transition offense there for Louisville. And Ohio looking a little bit shocked right now.
Yeah, this is one of those runs that they've been susceptible to early in the season.
Great pass inside and the finish by Aiden Hadaway.
Yeah, but they've had some decent answers to those.
McNeely open 3, good. And now, which team's going to get tired? This has turned into a track meet. Louisville down the floor.
Louisville now 7 of 12 from 3. That is tough to overcome.
Yes, it is. And the kick back out to Pavletsky. He sends it over. Sheldon can't make the 3, but the offensive rebound, the long offensive rebound, comes back to the Bobcats. Simmons loses the ball, and it'll go to the Cards. You're watching CW Courtside Saturday, presented by Allstate. You're in good hands.
You know, one of the things that really jumped out at me with the stats is Louisville, a 2-to-1 assist ratio as a team, which is ridiculously good. And they're sitting here now, 9 assists, only 3 turnovers. They really take good care of the ball.
14 points, McNeely for 3, it's good.
It's 3-point basketball versus 2-point basketball.
4 for 6 for McNeely right now from beyond the arc, and that 3 answered by number 3, Dior Connors.
Coming back after not playing out at St. Mary's, probably feeling a little fresh after the trip.
Frew with the jam, assist to Conwell.
So you know, pick one: defend the 3 or defend that shot inside.
Hard to do with all of the offensive weapons that Louisville has. Simmons working hard underneath, can't get that one to go, and late foul called there. Coach Kelsey can't believe it. It's 16 points, the difference right now, as Louisville ahead of Ohio. Louisville averaging 19 fouls a game, already 12 in this first half, as we see Simmons back at the line. Simmons honorable mention, all MAC honors when he was at Toledo. Simmons, such a good player at Toledo, Ohio wanted him because he had his best games when he was at Toledo playing against Ohio. And misses the second. Quick drive by Conwell, and he'll end up getting his rebound.
Pretty nice recovery defensively to stop the layup.
Three on the way from Conwell. It doesn't go. McNeely kicked it out, and Mikel Brown Jr. with the three.
Yeah, he and McNeely are seeing who can shoot from the farthest out so far, and I'm going to give the edge to Brown in this game, right?
Pavletsky tried to kick that one out. He actually had an open basket if he would have just kept going. Oh, and lost the handle there for Brown Jr. You said the furthest out. Well, how about this one?
Well, and McNeely was the one who recycled the play. He gets the tip out. Khalifa sees a wide open shot, and 2 of 4 in this game from behind the arc.
Yeah, already the team shooting over 60% from beyond the arc.
3 guys in double figures now for Louisville. Conwell and McNeely.
Tight defense. Now the drive by Kawani. Kawani pulls up to shoot, and hand check foul there. Another foul on Louisville. And Kawani's going to go to the line, but we mentioned it. You look at the early trends offensively, points, 3-point attempts, assists, and then you look at fouls. 243rd. And Kelsey mentioned he wants to be aggressive. Well, they're definitely being aggressive when it comes to the fouls.
Well, 3 games coming in, almost 60 personal fouls, so 20 a game you're looking at. And, you know, I think when you're scoring, you may be able to give up getting into the bonus a little bit early. But I think as this team, they'll learn to be aggressive with maybe not fouling quite as much.
Crowd taking a little breather here as Woolley drives in, back into the paint, turnaround, beautiful right-hander.
The isolation on the right side of the floor that time, and no double teaming help coming. Boy, really active with the hands.
Conwell and then Brown Jr. and the finish goes to Kobe Rogers.
Great job of keeping that play alive, and then the look ahead in the layup.
Minute 30 to play in the first half.
11th turnover for Ohio in the game.
Simmons for 3, and that was a little long. Khalifa hands off to Brown. Brown tries the dunk, doesn't go. Now they're going to try to run. Pavletsky for 3, toe on the line, it's good. They're going to call it a 3. I saw the toe on the line.
Why not, Rick? You know, you're 1 on 3, fast break, pull up from deep.
Conwell for 3 to answer, no. Sheldon over Pavletsky. And the pace picking up once again for Ohio. Nice little floater there. And Connors gets the bucket.
Good decision not to carry it all the way. Saw size in front of him. That floater, such a crucial shot to have.
Javon Hadley, that one-on-one game. And the foul as he goes up. Ninth team foul for Ohio.
Yeah, their wings and guards are so good at drawing contact inside and finishing.
Hadley makes the first of 2. Coming up next, CW Courtside Saturday continues as Butler battles high-flying SMU in a non-conference showdown. Butler versus SMU. That's coming up next only on the CW.
Boopy Miller back for SMU. Big return for them.
Talked about him as player of the year. A lot of talk in the ACC. We saw Cameron Boozer last week.
Had a monster night last night. 35.
Great freshman. A lot of great freshmen in the ACC. As we have Mikel Brown Jr. here. Under 10 seconds to play. Connors, little 8-footer goes. And last shot by McNeely. Did it out. At the end of the first half.
Had for a longer time, and good crew here today.
And Pavletsky, ball in hand once again to start the second half. We'll see what kind of change is made in the second half for both Ohio and Louisville.
Let's see what the foul situation is with Louisville, too, how they defend, at least here early.
Good defense here by the Cards. Under 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Quick shot going to go up here by Simmons and in his hand, so shot clock violation.
And you've got to have, in that situation, I'm going to put that on the guards. They have to know how much time is on the shot clock. You put they put him in a bad position. Should have taken the long shot, but that's definitely a point guard issue.
Long cross-court pass to McNeely. He'll get it to Hadley. Hadley's going to try to do the two-man game, and he goes up and makes it.
Well, there was just he had Pavletsky on him. There was no double team help coming from anybody else.
Big size difference between the two.
And it's going to be an issue in playing Louisville. Who do you double off of if you're going to give help inside?
Kelly's three is good.
First 4 minutes, crucial for Ohio.
And a good move there by Pavletsky. It's passed too far in front of him. He's able to save it.
Nice job.
The steal.
Yeah, nice job of tracking it down.
Sheldon. Under the wing, three no good. And the Cards bring it down. This time it's Conwell. Hadley for three. It's good.
And, they've got a couple of guys who can take the ball out of the backcourt off the dribble, and that's really going to help Brown take a little bit of the pressure off him and his ball handling responsibilities.
The three continuing to fall for the Cards. Simmons working again, this time on Frew, and he'll shoot over the top of it.
And that's what they want him to do. As I said, he got put in a bad position in that one possession.
Mikel Brown Jr. working off the Frew. Frew throws it up from three. It doesn't go.
He made his only three-point attempt on the year, so he's coming back down to earth. Yeah.
And a foul off the ball.
Yeah, so, just they're letting him play one-on-one inside. A couple of dribbles. He was patient. Good sound move.
2 fouls now on Mikel Brown Jr. Long three on the way from Hadaway. And a long rebound to Hadley. Hadley gets it to Brown. And Brown able to corral it. Bad pass, though, gets intercepted. And Kelly contains it. And the foul call.
I think Hadley took that one just to cut off the rush up the floor. He saw there were numbers. He went for the gamble right there, knowing it was either going to get a steal or a foul.
2 fouls on Hadley now. Hadaway at the top of the key. Jump step. A.J. Sheldon kicks it over to Pavletsky for three. It's good.
Well, he is really solid. I've loved him with the ball. He's drawing some fouls, coming off double teams.
Nice pass there from Brown to Frew, and Frew lays it in.
And this is a relatively short Ohio team that's out there right now, and Simmons, he's a great presence.
Charge called on Simmons.
That's one way to get to the rim. Points, he's the leading scorer for the Cardinals right now.
And we mentioned Pavletsky wasn't going to be on the bench long. He's back in. He got about a minute breather.
Yeah, and well, he'll get another one coming up here in another minute or so.
Pavletsky, that one off the corner of the glass. Three on the way for Connors. No good. Long rebound, though. Great pass underneath.
And Pavletsky got hit in the face. So
Sheldon,
another foul.
Yeah, he was trying to make the pass down low.
This is the thing. When this, in this day and age, your wing, everybody on the perimeter's got to hang in there for those long rebounds.
Claire Aubrey said, hold on 1 second. I want to make sure everything's right. Pavletsky up top again.
They wanted to put 20 on the shot clock.
A pocket pass there to Simmons, but Simmons had Frew all over him. And I think they're calling now and out on Frew.
Nice job defending him, sitting on that left hand. Simmons, he does not back down from playing a physical style inside. He winds up on the floor. He's trailing the play.
Pavletsky missed his third shot. And that three off the mark, but Frew brings it down. Great fake. While Woolley gets his own rebound and one.
He had a corner shooter, and right there is the fake. He got himself a look. He also padding the rebound stat a little bit and getting the three-point opportunity.
I think his shooting percentage is better than his rebounds, though, isn't it? You want that percentage to go up?
Well, I mean, it's not a zero-sum game. You're going to lose something to gain something.
That's right. Woolley makes the and one. And Casey Pryor will come back into the lineup.
See, I mean, Woolley's shooting 4 of 8 from the field despite that miss, so he's 50% right there, and he's got 5 rebounds, so there you go.
Pretty good at numbers. Big pressure here for Louisville, and with it, Simmons tries to finish. He can't, and now Louisville running again. Mikel Brown Jr. can't make the layup go, but the foul on the play.
McNeely bothered that shot.
We will come back, and it'll be Brown Jr. at the line, as it is still a 16-point advantage for Louisville.
Where am I going?
For the stay book now, and save up to 25%. Great ball movement.
Well, I love when Biggs pass to Biggs. Great interior passing, great finish right there. We touched on it. 2-to-1 assist ratio on the year for Louisville. 16 assists, only 8 turns tonight or this afternoon. Same thing.
Been impressive, the ball movement and the shooting. Still from three-point land, they're shooting 45.8% for the Cards. And Ohio, Bobcats 40%. So impressive from behind the arc also. Anytime you can top that 40% mark.
Big stat for the second half, though, that Ohio has not taken a free throw attempt in the half. So that's been a big turnaround from the first half.
Mikel Brown Jr. at the line for 2. And he'll make the first go. 29 points against Kentucky on Tuesday. And today he's got, should be 13, I believe, after that free throw. And now Ohio back to work. The difference 17.
Just quick trapped again to get some time off the shot clock and then go back into a man.
Pavlovsky, the shortest guy, driving to the basket there.
And their guards, that was Woolley. The guards have been protecting the rim in this second half.
Mikel kicks it back out, and that three is good for Conwell.
Thing about Brown, 6'5", he's got great size. He can see if he gets inside. And he's so unselfish.
Connors misses the three, but quick work by Ohio to get the rebound. And the three on the way from the big man. That one will not go for Aiden Evans. Quick pass underneath to Hadley. And that's that vision we talked about with Mikel Brown Jr. Timeout called by Ohio. A 9-0 run for Louisville. 81-59, the advantage now. You mentioned Ohio starting to look like they might be running out of gas.
Adrian Woolley with, again, 3 blocks by Louisville, all by the guards, and then looking out in transition, and Hadley, Brown, the terrific look inside. It is really rare do you find a freshman come in at the point guard position and make as good decisions as he does.
Yeah, Mikel Brown Jr. has been everything that people have said about him. And Coach Kelsey said, you know, when you get a 5-star recruit, a kid like this, you know he's got talent, but he says he's so humble and works so hard that he just loves the fact that he's got this young man that's running his offense now, running his team.
Yeah, and you know what, his teammates, they respect that too and respond to it instead of coming in here and you know, saying, well, you know, all the accolades I got in high school I should have, you know, you should respect me automatically.
They're going to call Pryor on the foul, and that'll be his 3rd personal foul.
No sense of entitlement at all from him.
So Sheldon will go to the line. Shooting 1-1. And front end doesn't go. And Pryor gets the rebound. Pass to Pryor. Good hands to grab it. Puts it up, no good, and he'll get to go to the free throw line. Sheldon, 2nd personal foul for Sheldon. Pryor attacking the basket again. Doesn't go, and a foul once again.
Had a clear lane, and this may be a good opportunity, I think, early in the season for him to get reps out on the floor and just start to feel comfortable after coming back from that injury.
Pryor at the line shooting 2. Pryor coming through the transfer portal from South Florida. And the first one doesn't go. His dad, Sean, played basketball at Oregon State before he played professionally in France and Puerto Rico. Fastest growing cable network in all of television. That's News Nation. And Ohio rebounds the 2nd miss. Hadaway all the way to the rim and slams it down. And Pryor and Hadaway are not happy with each other.
No, and Hadaway we know is a little volatile in this game, and Pryor, I think, happy to oblige.
Yeah. And there, that shot by Hadley doesn't go.
Here's the look, got the step, and just if he can get to that left hand, he is very explosive. And he was chirping a little bit on the way back. And the referees may be having a conversation with them again.
Little talk going on there. Both players. We'll see 2 shots now from Kobe Rogers.
You know, it's funny, Peyton Siva,
Hadley,
the assistant coach on Louisville, stood up, and Pryor looked over, and Siva kind of tucked his left hand, saying, "You got to guard it, make him go right." He gets to that left. You just saw what happened.
Hadley made the first of 2, and the second won't go. "21 points the difference as we're under 10 minutes to play, and that little jumper's good for J.J. Kelly. Pryor looked like he was going to take the 3.
Ohio would have loved that.
Brown, 3, no good. And the Bobcats bringing the ball up. Pavletsky, ball in hand again. And fouled. Sheldon dribbles back up. Pass over to Kelly. Kelly back into the hands of Pavletsky. Pavletsky trying to get rid of it. Sheldon drives. Jumps back. Doesn't go. Through with the board.
Yeah, tired legs, fatigue has finally set in.
McNeely, that one's long. Pavletsky thought about the 3. This one's tipped. Sheldon able to grab it. Pavletsky looking for an opening. See Sheldon for 3. It's good.
Sheldon for 3.
A.J. Sheldon only 6'1", but second on the team in rebounding. So he does a lot for this club.
Mikel Brown Jr., easy layup.
Speaking of doing a lot for his ball club.
We saw him before the shoot-around. He was out here probably 30, 40 minutes prior to the rest of the team coming out. He was working out. And then coach said that after the shoot-around, he was going to come back out and shoot some more. Pavletsky, nice little runner there.
Well, watching him yesterday, specifically really working on his 3, trying to improve that range and get comfortable with that shot.
And this one's going to be before the shot. Mikel Brown Jr. driving in, and Sheldon gets the foul, his second personal.
Double bonus now for the rest of the game. Brown hobbling a little bit. He had issues in the Kentucky game with cramps in the second half.
When this is another, they play physical. This has been another physical game for Mikel Brown Jr. The fastest growing cable network in all of television. News Nation. News Nation respects all Americans and is news for all Americans. To find News Nation on your screen, go to newsnationnow.com. Brown with 15, looking to make it 16 with that one.